just enough to see the awesomeness of God, the omnipotence of God. And of all people, this generation ought to have more respect for God than any other, because we understand the complexity of the universe more. I mean, these galaxies sit here with billions of stars at the same distance, light years away. How could that stay together like that? The gravity is not. Same distance. 4 light years away, gravity, all that is just in place, like it's just like the word says, he holds it all in his power, the word of his power. I'm not saying there is no gravity. Billions of stars balanced together. It's like they're fixed there, but they're moving. You go out at night and you see the Great Dipper, they call it. What Job called Orion. Orion? They stay there. 100 light years. 100,000 light years away. Forever, since God founded it, they've been there at the same distance. The earth rolls around 1,000 miles per hour. So around itself. And around the sun for 1 year, same distance, it's balanced. That far from the sun, with the other planets. The creation of God is a marvel. We know the gravitation works because God put it there. You cannot see this without the awe of, or being in awe of God. You're not being real. You just envy. You spite God when you don't acknowledge these things. I believe scientists, those that don't acknowledge it, they spite God because of their irrational hatred to God and holiness. And whenever it's a chance to manipulate the data, they do it to avoid this conclusion. But it's too late. It's too late. And God, like he says so many times in the scripture, catches the crafty in their own devices. You know what you're thinking inside. And when you say something contrary, because it is possible of this and that, that's how they manipulate the data, and they emphasize unlikely conclusion. For the invisible things of Him, talking about the nature of God, the God Himself. The invisible things of Him, His person, talking about God Himself. The invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen. In other words, when you see the world, you see there must be a God. And He's dealing with your inside. He's talking, he just already talked, God showed it to them, but God showed it to them there because He is dealing with them with His creation. The creation speaks for God. The heavens declare the glory of God. They are speaking for God. And the firmament shows his handiwork. Just like when you look at a piece of furniture and say, wow, how much is that? I like to have this in my living room. And then, you like a certain brand or they do good work. And this universe is God's handiwork. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. You see, you're looking at this, you're filling yourself with the awe of God. That's a way to acknowledge God, and that's a way to be filled with the Spirit. To be thankful to God. When you have this attitude toward God, God will fill you. Clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. Even his eternal power and Godhead. His eternal power and Godhead. The God that created this universe is an omnipotent God. He has power, infinite power, infinite knowledge. There must be a calculation to hold all these billions of stars together, to balance them and to keep them going, just like they figure out the orbits of the planets around the sun. They can figure a planet wobbling in his orbit because of imbalance.